Welcome everybody. This is my first edition of News Alert. I just want to tell everybody what's on my mind about DBZ, their new series, the Dragon Battle of the Gods, and just some of the sagas that didn't make sense. Like this one. Bardock survived the explosion from Frieza's planet destroyer. Didn't he ever get the idea to go look for one of his sons, Raditz, Goku, also known as Kakarot, maybe even look for his king, or his son, Vegeta? I mean, he could have done all that stuff, but no, he had to lay low, so Frieza wouldn't destroy him. He didn't even care about his sons. Although he might have thought that they weren't alive. But also, in Battle of the Gods on the first episode, there's these two people from the Ginyu Force that got killed. And they just somehow show up in the first episode of Battle of the Gods. And they're a lot stronger than they were. It takes Gotenks Super Saiyan to take him down. Like, at first, Krillin could take down the Ginyu Force. But now it takes Gotenks Super Saiyan? Just what? A lot of people think that Trunks Saga, the future Trunks Saga makes sense. But I have something to say about that. The way they did that. Okay, Trunks went back into the past to stop Goku from getting the heart virus and to kill the androids. Well, Cell takes care of the androids and they kill Cell. What does future Trunks figure out when he goes back to the future? Cell's still alive. So I don't know if Cell survived. Maybe if he just faked his death, or maybe someone found the Dragon Balls or someone had something that could bring him back to life, or maybe Dr. Gero's still alive and he fixed up Cell. Some things that happen in Dragon Ball Z make no sense. Then again, I'm talking about a show where people grow blonde hair and gain power and destroy aliens. But what I'm trying to say is future Trunks Saga and Cell Saga make no sense. Like, period. He's a machine that absorbs people and makes them into power. Also, something I want to share with you. What would have happened when Cell absorbed Android 18? What would have happened if Krillin pushed Android 18 out of the way and absorbed him? Would Cell grow short? Would he just gain energy like he did with the other humans? Just comment on that one if you know what happens there. I saw a video where it showed where he grew short, one where it just showed he gained power. But in Battle of Z, it's like really annoying. Because you have to, Android 18's trying to destroy you. You're trying to keep Cell away from Android 18. And just, if you kill Android 18, Cell will use Solar Flare and just blind y'all and basically absorb Android 18. But what would have happened if you would have killed Cell first? Would Android 18 help y'all? Would she just
still back here talking to yourself?
Would she join your side? Would she try to kill you? Just comment on that one, but just a bunch of the sagas don't make sense. Comment a saga or what you think about what I'm saying here. Just comment a saga you think makes no sense. in the Majin Buu sagas. And it makes no sense. Super Buu calls himself Majin Buu. A lot of people call them Majin Buu. And what happened to Buu when the Majin Buu part of Super Buu and everybody else? I know Vegito helped everybody get out of Super Buu, but he sacrificed and he got out too. But what would have happened if Gohan would have fused with Goku, not Vegeta? He'd probably be willing to go with it, while Vegeta took like 2 episodes to agree with it. And then it took like 3 more episodes for them to defeat Super Buu. Just comment on that one, because I think the Buu saga, just name a saga y'all think made no sense. Like, it says, the definition of Super Buu in Dragon Ball Wiki is, he is pure evil Buu, absorbed Majin Buu and created Super Buu. What happened when Gotenks, and plus one of the statements Super Buu made when he was fighting Vegito, he's like, what, I have 3 Saiyans plus a Namekian at my power. You have 2. What are you gonna do? And I would, in my opinion, Gohan would have gone with Goku, and because in all honesty, he caught the fusion earring, and he was gonna put it in, but Super Buu got to him first. If Gohan would have fused with Goku, Gohan has more power than Vegeta. Goku's even stated himself in the battle where Gohan was facing Cell. Gohan has more potential than I do. When I was his age, I didn't have half the power he did. Just imagine that. When Gohan grows up, he literally is is basically the guardian of Earth. Also, they showed when if GT Gohan and Pan fused, they said it would have made regular Gohan. That makes no sense. If a girl and a child fused, it wouldn't make a guy. It just makes no sense. Also, what would have happened if Vegeta died too? The only 3 people he could have fused with there was the Guardian, Hercule, and dang it, Tien. He would have fused with Tien. Tien was already so beat up that if he would have fused with Tien, he'd probably have less power than he did now. If he fused with Hercule, Hercule has like 50 power compared to Goku's like 500 trillion. Not even Super Saiyan. Hercule is just some face of a champion. I'm pretty sure if they put that belt on a goldfish, they would worship him. Hercule is just a human being. I'm pretty sure if Goku would have gone all out on him with the championship, oh, he would have died. But Goku was like, okay, all this guy has is his championship. I have fame. I've destroyed aliens. I've destroyed Saiyans. I've destroyed everything. This guy, all he has is the championship. So he basically forfeited the match. Let Hercule, he basically faked himself a knockout. And just basically gave Hercule his championship back. Because, you know, Goku's not about the fame and the fortune. he lives in a little cottage by a river. In the first episode of Battle of Gods, I know I'm bringing up Battle of Gods a lot, but it's just, they're making a second episode of Battle of the Gods, and it's just stressing me out because they need to make it soon, and it's just crazy. But it just makes me mad that they, like, already sent out the characters like Lord Bills and Super Saiyan God, but they haven't even made an episode for them yet. Just makes no sense at all. I mean, basically that's like saying, hey, this baby's gonna be born and the woman hasn't even got pregnant yet. It's basically that much spoiler. Just like, hey, have you seen this episode? Hey, I don't care. You can. This guy gets this. Goes Super Saiyan God. Yippee! You ruined it for me. But just imagine what it would be like just ruining every single part of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. I know most of y'all guys might watch Average, but you gotta think. The voice actors for Average probably have to do the same amount of work that the original people do, like with the Kamehameha and the Gala gun and all that good stuff. You gotta think how much they have to do the yelling too, and how much that they think to make that comedy. Like, how many people do you know that could turn something serious into something funny without getting themselves killed? Like, this just makes no sense. If y'all want to comment on this one, this has been Newscast by TreyMan3303, and you better watch again, fool.